Do you want the world to think of you as the guy with half a beard? This is premium cable, not a sci-fi original with a $5 budget. Chris is very image-conscious, I joke, trying to melt the awkward tension Greta injected. She's always talking about her image. I bet she runs every photo she takes past her publicist before posting it. Remember that time he tried to bring socks with sandals into style? It was my first time in New York in fall, Chris says. I only brought one pair of shoes and my girlfriend had a migraine. Someone had to run to the drugstore, and I didn't want my toes to get frostbite and drop off on the way. But think how impressed she was by your heroic sacrifice, I point out. Is she coming to the First Reads party tomorrow? Probably. He angles his coffee mug to drink without smudging his lips. Did we figure out the food? Dad texted he made cupcakes. I ordered from that shrimp barbecue place. I don't want to volunteer the cast as test subjects for Will's baking. Got your wig, says a makeup technician, offering Chris a model head covered in foot-long silky black curls. He snorts. You've made me wear those for 5 seasons, and they always look terrible. Until this crew hires some black stylists, Bryken Moonblade is bald. He shaved his head this morning and used my sink to do it, even though our house has 5 bathrooms. The tech coughs nervously and holds up a piece of paper. Mr. Arden, we have a style sheet. I snatch the style sheet and a pen and write, bald, next to Chris's name. Put him in a helmet. The techs dig through their big bin of prop hats. All the official Galaxy Spark armor is stored on location back in Northern Ireland, but they do find a passable substitute. A spray-painted bowl with molded plastic panels on the sides and a thick leather chin strap, left over from Season 3's promo shoot. Chris mimes pouring his open bag of Doritos inside, laughs, and puts it on his head. I snatch the Doritos bag off his knee while he's busy. Chris and I fumble for the chips until the contents spill across the floor in a tide of orange powder. Stop, Greta whispers. She hasn't moved her chair so much as an inch all this time. If a tech's hand slips while they're gluing on Princess Alietta's wig, her hair will be pasted to her eyelid. I guess she's been watching us in her mirror. You're making a mess, and you'll get us all in trouble. I know how to behave on set, I say. I was filming diaper commercials when I was 5 months old. It's just that most people grow up and stop throwing food off their high chair. I'm mature. I'm not just a child actor who got her first jobs because her mom owns a production company. I am giving queer fans the on-screen representation they crave, not just a kiss in the background, but a love story between stars. I'm showing straight viewers that Morgantha and Alietta's romance should be celebrated, not just accepted. My contributions matter. I change the subject. Greta, are you coming to the First Reads party? The tech hisses as his hand jiggles, smearing my mascara. I know it's a long drive to my house. I'll be there, Greta says. Still the shiny mansion that looks like an ice cube, right? I want to make sure I don't miss my turn because a literal house blinded me. I'll pay you $100 to tell my mom how much you hate it. I make it a rule not to disagree with Kate Ashton, unlike a certain actor who got last year's party ended early when she argued with her mom about not allowing bubble bath in the hot tub. I flush. Of course she brings up that specific humiliation. If I didn't need to ferret out how she really feels about our on-screen romance, I might not even have invited her to the party. I don't need her high and mighty attitude around when the LA-based cast gathers to read the Season 6 scripts. Learning where Peter and Wes are steering my story will be stressful enough without Greta criticizing me for breathing wrong. My phone dings as an email lands in my inbox. The subject line: Confidential, confidential, confidential. A password-protected attachment. The Season 6 script.